Okay, it's spoiler time. This is our first Adversary event dialogue. Welcome, magic people. Okay, we're going to go through the dialogue for our first Adversary event. This is Draco and Fenrir. Special thanks below for making this one possible. And let's get into it. Intro. Constance. Harry, thank Merlin I found you. The Calamity is exhibiting some extremely concerning behaviour. SOS task force members around the world are being attacked by foes resembling Fenrir Greyback and a young Draco Malfoy. As if that's not bad enough, they're guarded by two confoundable-like foes. Okay, so the starting dialogue, not exactly quite sure when these are going to appear, but we'll see. Constance, these adversaries, as we're calling them, are unlike any foes we've faced before. They're extremely powerful, dangerous, and antagonistic. Just as much, if not more so, than the real people and creatures they represent. Even experienced auras are having trouble subduing them. Harry explains why I felt the Calamity continued to ramp up along with a growing sense of dread, even after the last surge had passed. I bet my one that whoever was responsible for that is behind this as well. Constance. Then we're too late. Lethifold and Bargheist, whoever they are, have already put their cryptic plan to bring them back and see their noble mission through into motion. Harry. Perhaps, but we mustn't despair. In my experience, only one truly loses when one gives up hope. So Dumbledore of you. So let's continue and fight back, even if things look grim, until we can get some answers and put an end to this madness. After all, now more than ever, we must be a light into the darkness. The end dialogue. Constance. Reports of adversary encounters continue to trickle in, but it seems we've weathered the worst of the storm. I can't help but wonder why Fenrir Greyback and Draco Malfoy. Fenrir, I understand, this man was a monster. But Draco, he's misguided, certainly, but evil? Harry! Perhaps not now, but there was a time when I would have considered him such. Constance. I believe these adversaries were pulled from my memories of Draco and Fenrir from the night Dumbledore died. I recognise the feelings of anger, horror and grief emanating from them all too well. Constance. But that means Lethifold and Bargheist are capable of manipulating the Calamity to snatch other people's memories. How is that possible? Harry. Lethifold's letter to Bargheist that we intercepted indicate that they used the Calamity to acquire an artifact that had passed through Borgin and Burks. It's possible that artifact somehow had the power to increase their control over the Calamity. Even so, why target me specifically? Constance. Harry, I just had an awful thought. Lethifold's letter also mentioned something about trying to bring them back. What if the them they were referring to are the Death Eaters? What if they're trying to find a way to use the Calamity to revive Voldemort? Not saying anything, but that was in my theory. Harry, that won't happen, Constance. Even if that is what they're planning, as long as good exists in this world, evil will never win. I won't let it. We won't let it. Okay, so that's our dialogue for our first ever Adversary event. Hopefully they continue with it. It's not just a one-off. It'd be nice to have something to supplement the brilliant events, which will pretty much add a third more dialogue to what we actually get per month, which is great. So let me know what you think of the dialogue in the comments below. And I hope you have a good event, or if you're watching this afterwards, I hope you've had a good event, or if you're watching this during the event, I hope it's going well. So until next time, brush up on your spells, get your words ready, wizards unite.